Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tashawn here, and I'm back with another haul. This is a very small one, but I just wanted to bring this one to you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Excuse my voice. My allergies have been so disrespectful all week, and I am so over it. You know, it is what it is. This is that time of the year where my allergies really kick into overdrive. I have allergies all year long, but usually around this time they're worse. And when I was following keto strictly, my symptoms had improved greatly, so I wasn't really suffering. But since working from home, it'll be 2 years that we've been working from home come next March. So basically, this whole time that we've been working from home, I've been on plan, off plan, on plan, off plan, or what have you. So now my body is back to not really being so much as healthy as I was in terms of my eating. So I have been suffering a little bit more with my allergy symptoms. So it's driving me crazy. I am trying to get back on track with my way of eating, but it's been difficult considering that for almost 2 years, going on 2 years, it will be, I've been just doing whatever. So, and my body is paying for it. So right now, this is how I sound. It's better than it was 2 days ago, because 2 days ago, it was almost getting to that point where I thought I was going to lose my voice again. But I've been doing sinus rinses. I've been giving myself my allergy medicine. I've been putting on all the wax that I have that's like nose clearing and, sinus blasters and things like that. So that has been helping me a lot. So enough of that. Let's get started. Of course, when Carla sends out, one second, guys. Sorry about that. As I was talking, I just realized I didn't have my invoice. So, of course, Carla includes an invoice in every order. So, this order was packed by Connie. Thanks, Connie. And there's a note on here that says, thanks to Sean and Joy. So that I do appreciate. They also include a little, or included this little packet of candy, which my daughter has been trying to eat for the past few days. So I've been trying to film this video pretty much all week, but because I wasn't feeling well, I just didn't get to it. And every day my daughter would come home and she would be like, did you film? Can I have the candy? And I'm like, no, I didn't film yet. So she will be very excited that I filmed so that she can eat this candy. She is a candy sweet fiend, thanks to my dad. So she's going to enjoy these. So that's that. And then, of course, excuse me, I do have 4 samples. And the first one is birch and black pepper, and this is a Joe Malone type. And this is an oriental woody blend with cool spiciness. And I do like the Joe Malone fragrances. I like the fact that they are unisex. So, and they all smell, the ones that I smell, they smell wonderful. And this one is beautiful. You get that spiciness, but you also get that woody note. It's very woodsy. Ah, it's so good. But I would wear this. And that's that. I just thought of a custom in my mind. So we will see. I might have to get a couple of clamshells and play around with it to see if the custom that I have in my mind is something that would possibly work. We will see. I don't want to put it out there just yet, just in case it don't come out right. So if it does come out right, and I will definitely share it with you guys. But I want to be like, yeah, this and this will go together, and then y'all be like, girl, that didn't work. So I wouldn't do that to you guys. And the next one is avocado co-wash. And this is burst of lime with notes of sweet and crisp bergamot, oil, frankincense, and lemon. And this one is a Lush dupe. And I believe Lush still carries this. Oh, this smells so good. It's fresh. It's citrusy. You do get a little bit of that frankincense is a little bit incensey, just a touch, but more of that lemon and lime and the bergamot oil is coming through. It's you do get that sweetness. This one is nice. Um, I have never tried Lush's co-wash, avocado co-wash at all. I've seen it in the stores when I used to go. And as I've mentioned before, I only used to get their skincare. I don't know why I never tried their body care. I can kick myself now because a lot of the body care scents that are in wax dupe types or what have you, they no longer carry it, like they discontinued it. So I missed out on a lot of good body care items from Lush, unfortunately. But I do believe they still sell the avocado co-wash. And this one is Unwind. And I have this one in a blend that was a creation by Danny, and it's peppermint and Unwind. So I do have that, and I love that. It's so good. But this one is just Unwind on its own. Oh my goodness. This one says it relieve tension with a strong blend of eucalyptus, orange, rosemary, and peppermint oils. And this is it's super strong. So you know what? I think I'm going to just have to order a K cuts and just this alone because this is perfect. Like I needed this last night. Like I said, because I haven't been feeling well, I'm so congested. I'm stopped up. I'm runny. I'm sneezy. My eyes itch. Like I just want to take my eyeballs out, run them under the water, and like put them back in. But of course, I know you can't do that. I'm only in the cartoons. But I've been using like allergy relief eye drops now. So they it's been bad. Like it's really been bad. Like the other day, ragweed was up really you know, not high, but it was at a moderate level. And I suffered all day long, and so did my daughter because she's also allergic to ragweed. So she inherited my allergies and asthma. She got eczema. Me and my husband both had eczema when we were kids. And so she got all of that as well. So, but she doesn't suffer as bad as I do. And I feel like my allergies, as I've gotten older, I feel like my allergies had got worse. But like I said, once I started eating keto and cutting out a lot of different foods and stuff like that, I found that my allergies were non-existent. Like my coworkers used to be like, "Oh my God, like we haven't heard you go through this. You sound so great. Like you're not suffering like you were." And I never paid attention to it. And then I thought, I'm like, oh my God, they're so right. Because they used to be like, oh, you poor thing. We feel so bad. We wish we could help you and take that away from you and stuff like that. Because I would be suffering at work and they would be like, poor thing. I love my coworkers. They're like my work family. And they used to be so worried about me, like especially when I couldn't come into work or whatnot because of like having like really bad sinus infections. And they used to be like, poor thing, we feel so bad for you. We wish there was something that we could give you to make you feel better. And then they started noticing, like, hey, you haven't had this. You haven't had a sinus infection in like a year or two, or we haven't heard you like, saying that your sinuses or your allergies were bothering you, or that your asthma wasn't flaring up. And I never paid attention to it. And then I realized I was like, you know what? They're correct. So keto works for me. I know a lot of people are back and forth with keto in terms of whether or not it works or if it's a fad and things like that. I've done my research, it does work for me. It's been around for years. You just probably didn't hear about it in terms of like keto and stuff like that. Like now it's more widely known because a lot of people are doing it, but it's something that was around for years. So I've done my research and I do notice that when I follow that strictly, I don't have any issues with like my allergies, my asthma, my sinuses, even my eczema don't flare up. Like right now, I have like a couple of eczema patches. So, and I know why. It's because of the way I've been eating. Like I've been not eating so great, which is okay. You know, I'm not perfect. I love food. I like to eat. And it is what it is. It's been stressful, working from home, not being with my coworkers, not being with my friends, not being around people and interacting and things like that. So it's kind of been difficult, being in the house working from home all this long time. We did not think it was going to last this long, but as you can see, it has. And it takes its toll. You don't realize that it takes its toll on you mentally. Um, and so for me, I'm an emotional eater. So I found myself gravitating towards the food and just eating, and wasn't even hungry just because it was there. So, hopefully we're supposed to go back into the office come January. That's the plan. But we've been told, we're coming into the office this date, and we get close to the date and they're like, nope, we're pushing it back. We're pushing it back. So I'm not too excited just yet because it could change. December could come and they could say, we're pushed this back to February, because that's what they've been doing to us. Um, so I won't get excited until I'm back actually physically in the office. Until then, I keep saying we probably not going back in January, but who knows? But I will say that um, I say all of that to say that with these blends, they help me a lot. With helping me to breathe at night, opening up like my passageways, and just giving me the relief. One second, guys, my husband's coming in. So, like I said, as I was saying, these type of blends really give me the relief that I'm looking for. They work so well. They help to open up my nasal passageways. They help with, it's like I can feel all of that like in my chest, where it's like it opens up everything. And I'm like, oh my God, relief. So I definitely will be getting some more of this one. And this is what it looks like. And I do believe I'm going to put this one on tonight, because it smells amazing. It's very strong, very strong. And then the last one is Blue Fluffy Towels. And this one is a Kae original blend of blue lavender, Pomarosa, and toasty marshmallow. I didn't know what Pomarosa was, so I looked it up, and it's a grass it's a type of grass that's native to India and Indochina, and it's sweet and rose-like. So I do get a little bit of sweetness. It's creamy from the toasted marshmallow, and I get that lavender, which is very soft and pretty. It smells really good. Oh, I might have to get more of this. And it came in one of her cute little sheeps. I love this. Look at that. So cute. So that one smells really good. A great nighttime blend. And I don't think I've ever smelled a blue lavender. So I like that one. So for my customs that I got, 3 of the customs were already Kae's blends that she already had on the site. We got a post from her in the group in September. She had said she had received an email from her supplier that they were closing up their shop and moving to the West Coast. So, I guess in light of everything that's going on in the world, people are thinking more about family and being close to family. And, that's what's more important, which as it should be, with so much death going on in the world, and so much strife and things like that. A lot of people are looking at things and, differently. And, they're choosing what's more important, and nothing's more important than family. So you only get one family, and you have to put them first. A lot of times you have issues with family. It's like, oh, I don't talk to that family member. I don't talk to that. Well, you know what? Who cares? Like at this point, it is what it is. Yes, all families aren't perfect. We go through disagreements and things like that. But at the end of the day, we're family, and that's what's more important. Having your loved ones and things like that. So I totally get that supplier was like, listen, this is what we're doing. Unfortunately for us and for Carla, that meant that those oils that she gets, she won't be able to get anymore. So whatever she has in stock is what she has, unless she finds a different supplier that basically gives her the same quality. And I'm sorry, guys, my husband is rustling around in the background. So if you hear noise, that's him. So, when it comes to certain oils and, your supplies, you have those ones that, like, okay, I get this particular oils from this supplier and they're really good and I really like it because it gives me what I'm looking for, and things like that. So currently she is searching for another supplier to see if she can get those oils and get the same results that she was getting from the supplier that she previously had. And those two blends, so the one is Tassie Lavender, and I got two of these. And this one is clean lavender with a very floral profile. The undertones are herbs and wood, and then the primary notes are sweet with soft florals. I love lavender blends. I melt them in the evening. Oh, this one is so good. It's very strong. You definitely get like a herby background and some of that floral is there. And I do pick up some sweetness. But this is just beautiful. Like I said, it's clean. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty lavender. And this came in the white wax. So this is perfect on its own, or you can mix it with, blends. But most likely I will probably be melting this on its own at nighttime. So I did get two of those. And then the other scent that the oils for the oil is bonsai. So I do have a custom that I did with, I think I got two customs that I did with, and has bonsai oil in it. And I love bonsai oil. It's citrus, lime, pine, and it says it's on a background of cedarwood and a hint of floral. It's very pretty. It's very beautiful. To me, it's like an earthy, woodsy, fresh, crisp. Oh, it's so good. You can blend this, or you can have this on its own. I love it. And it's in a green wax. So I just got the one. I don't know. I should have got two in this one as well. I might place another order, hopefully before she runs out of this oil, to get another one. But like I said, I do have a couple of blends in my collection already that has this oil in it. That's probably why I didn't get two, because I was like, you already have some blends. Just get the one. But this smells amazing. And then the last custom is a creation that I created. And this one is Breakfast at the Diner. So this has, or I named this one Breakfast at the Diner. And this one is Sunday brunch and whipped cream. And I named it Breakfast at the Diner because when I was little, we used to go to the diner. I mean, we go to the diner now, but we used to go to the diner a lot, and we would get like, diner food. So like your breakfast, you would get like bacon, eggs, coffee, waffles, French toast, sausage, scrapple, if you're familiar with scrapple. Some diners do carry grits, if you're familiar with grits, so you get your cheese grits if you like to put cheese in your grits. Some people put sugar and butter in their grits like it's oatmeal. I don't understand how. Like me personally, I like my grits with salt, pepper, butter. If I'm feeling a little extra fancy, some cheddar cheese will go up in there, and it's so good. Like that's how I grew up eating grits. But My husband puts sugar and butter in his like it's oatmeal or cream of wheat. And I'm like, oh, I've never tried it. I don't want to try it. To me, I'm that type of person when it comes to certain foods, you just can't change them. And like, I'm not willing to try it. Like, I like to try different things, but that is one thing that I'm like, no, thank you. I'll pass on that one. So in the comments, if you guys are familiar with grits and you eat grits, let me know, how do you eat your grits? Do you eat your grits with salt, pepper, butter, cheese, as a savory, or do you actually add like um sugar and butter and make it a sweet dish instead? So let me know. I'm curious. I like the savory aspect of it. So for this one, um, I added whipped cream to this because I go into the diners, like, you would get, like, let's just say you got your waffle, or you got your what is it, French toast. Sometimes they would put like the whipped cream, or if you got like a hot chocolate, they would put the whipped cream on top. So that's why I added the whipped cream, because it's like at the diner, depending on what you got, you had some type of whipped cream somewhere on something. So that's why I added the whipped cream with this one. And Sunday brunch is pancakes, waffles, melted butter, crisp bacon, cinnamon spice, ground nutmeg, clove leaves, maple sugar, and vanilla sugar. And that's just all deliciousness in itself. Um, you know, I am a big like, I love pancakes. I love waffles. I also like French toast. I think my favorite, though, when I go to the diner, is to get the French toast. But I will get like pancakes or waffles if I'm in the mood for pancakes or waffles going to the diner. And of course, I always would get bacon, and they have like the hot maple syrup and stuff, and the melted butter that they would put, put on. They would put like the big thing of butter in like a little container, or they would put the butter on top of your waffles, your pancakes, or your French toast. And it would just be so good. And we would have good conversation, and just sit there and just I feel like going to diners is like cozy, it's relaxing. It just feels more family oriented when you go to a diner, to me anyway. Like, I feel like a lot of families like go to diners and be like, oh, let's go to the diner for breakfast, and everyone's laughing and talking and having a good time, and you got your orange juice, the kids got the orange juice or apple juice, the parents got their coffee, or depending on if you were a little bit fancy as a kid, you might get like a hot chocolate. I know when we go to the diner now, my daughter gets a hot chocolate all the time with the whipped cream. She loves that. So it's fun going to the diner. It's a fun experience. So, and this smells so good. And the thing about Sunday brunch, I definitely get like that sweetness from the maple syrup. I do. You know what, guys? This is so crazy. But I smell the bacon. I can smell like the saltiness from the bacon. That butter is buttery. You get those spices. Oh my gosh. And then you get like that, not formula, what do you call it? Batter. That batter, because when you usually are using the same batter for your pancakes or your waffles. I get like that batter. Oh, this smells so good. And then with that whipped cream, it like gives it extra creaminess. I like this. Oh, this is so good. And this is what this one looks like. It's like a orangey colored wax. I did not specify color. Normally I do, but I didn't specify color because it didn't matter to me. So, but I'm very happy with how this custom came out. It's so good. Like I said, that whipped cream creams it out even more and just gives it like a nice extra creaminess to it. But Sunday brunch is really good. So I think I'll probably have to get like a custom cake cut of just Sunday brunch on its own. I'm quite sure it'll be a little bit more stronger with those spices. But with this whipped cream, it kind of just like creams it, gives it a nice added creaminess. It softens it. It's beautiful. It still smells really good, like you're at the diner. But that's what I wanted. Like I wanted that whipped cream effect just to give it like that extra added creaminess. And then it also, like I said, reminded me of like, you know, how they put that dollop of whipped cream. Like now with my daughter, when we make her frozen waffles here, you know, because hey, who has time in the mornings before school and things like that to make a full course breakfast? I know I don't. So, you know, she frozen waffles, she pulls out her waffles, she knows what to do. She puts them in the microwave. She knows how long to put them on the microwave for. And then she puts what she does now, and I think it's so cute. She'll like drizzle some syrup over the top of each waffle that she gets. And then I put the dollop, like I put the ready whipped cream, a dollop on each of them, and then she folds them in half like a taco, and that's how she eats her waffles now. I don't know where she got that from, but I think it's the cutest thing. So, it's just, to me, I love breakfast food. I'm the type of person that I will eat breakfast for dinner, and it would be like a full course: pancakes, eggs, bacon, coffee or whatnot. So I love breakfast food and I love this blend. I'm so pleased with how it came out. But like I said, I will definitely get Sunday brunch on its own just to see what it's like on its own. I would imagine that those spices are a little bit more prevalent. But like I said, with the whipped cream, it creamed it out, but it's beautiful. Like this is a delicious blend still. So I am looking forward to melting that. So guys, that is it for my custom or for my Kae haul. Thank you so much, Carla and team. You guys are very much appreciated. And Carla, I hope you been able to test out some new scent oils. I will reach out to you privately though, because I have been talking to her privately because I really love the Tassie lavender and the bonsai oils. And I'm like, oh my God, I hope she could find some, a new supplier that's given the same quality, that she's getting or that she got from the previous supplier. And that's the difficulties of being a vendor and with the pandemic and things like that. It's so hard now to get supplies in terms of the packaging that you put the wax and stuff in terms of like the clamshells, the cups and the bags and things. And then you also now are running into supply issues, or they've been running into supply issues when it comes to certain oils. Places have been closing down, places have been raising prices astronomically, and it's affecting the wax community, unfortunately. So like I said, hopefully Carla can find those oils, at least something close, or maybe something, the same or what have you. But, fingers crossed she will be able to continue selling those oils again. I would hate to see these oils go, but, when you are a vendor, you have a standard of, what you want to give to the customer. So I know that she's not going to put something out there that isn't up to par in terms of quality for oils. So, fingers crossed she will find the oils. But if not, I have these beauties, and I will use them sparingly until we know more. You know, you only can hoard for so much or whatnot, but hopefully she will find a replacement for those oils. I'm very hopeful, very, very hopeful. So fingers crossed, toes crossed, legs crossed. I'm very, very hopeful. So guys, thank you if you made it to the end. I know this one was a little bit more chatty. I do apologize for that, but today I just felt a little extra chatty. I'm sorry. I know some people don't like the chatty videos. They just want to, present their items and that's it. But sometimes I like to be a little chatty. And I know some people do appreciate the chatty, longer videos. So, I'm going to end this now. And you guys have a great day because it is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. And, I hope you have a productive and wonderful day. And I will, please be sure to make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you are notified when I upload my next video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.